Hi guys, so today I'll be doing a green eyeshadow look with you guys to complement this new red hair that I have. And while I'm doing that, I think I'm going to also talk to you about the 3 things that I have learned about being an entrepreneur since I started on the journey about 6 months ago now. So I feel like I'll make it a voiceover just so I can just, enjoy my moment and do my eyes. So if that works out, it'll be a voiceover. But yeah, I hope you enjoy watching me achieve this look, and then of course also hearing a little bit of what I have to share about being an entrepreneur if you are on that journey yourself. All you're going to need are some makeup brushes and a green eyeshadow palette. I dug this up from inside the depths of my drawer. This one is by Milani, and this is kind of what it looks like. I'm just going to, wing it and just use whatever colors I'm drawn to while I do the makeup. So any green eyeshadow palette will do, and some brushes. Let's get started. Entrepreneur, a person who organizes and manages any enterprise, especially a business, usually with considerable initiative and risk. From dictionary.com. A proud moment. On 31st December 2020, I officially embraced the title of entrepreneur by issuing my very first invoice for a minuscule writing gig. With that small gesture, Adel Tipora Consulting Inc., a vague idea that had been percolating for months, was born on paper. It would take another 3 months for me to fully commit to the idea by formally registering with the proper authorities. Adel Tipora Consulting Inc., the spark your business needs to take off, is a creative strategy agency supporting small, minority-owned businesses with strategy development and brand building. After 6 months in business, I am ready to make a little noise. But before I do, I want to take a moment's pause to actively reflect on the lessons I've learned so far on my entrepreneurial journey. Who knows, you might find this exercise useful too. Lesson number 1. It is true what they say. The biggest obstacle on your path to success is you. The uncertainty that comes with entrepreneurship has shone a very bright, unflattering light on my deepest insecurities, most of them related to a lack of self-belief and low self-worth. I am confronted with these insecurities every time I wonder if I can do it or cringe at the idea of raising my prices. Here's the thing. Entrepreneurship demands unfailing confidence in your abilities and ideas. You cannot hesitate when you're explaining your value to a potential client, and you should not lowball yourself when it comes to what you're worth. What I'm learning firsthand is that confidence sells, and that there is always someone willing to pay your price. So set it high and keep raising it. Just don't forget to deliver. Lesson number 2, learn to flow. The very essence of entrepreneurship is closely tied to hustle mentality in today's world. The idea that you can only achieve success by working tirelessly and relentlessly. No rest for the wicked, right? As someone who likes to move slowly and leisurely through life, I've struggled with embracing the hustle mentality, and this has sometimes led to feelings of guilt and shame for not doing enough. I'm not exactly lazy. I just don't like to work hard for working hard's sake. We call that spinning your wheels. I prefer to move strategically and purposefully, putting in the right amount of effort at the right time for maximum effect. What I'm learning in business is that if you pay close attention, you'll always know when it's time to hustle and when it's time to flow. What do I mean by this? I mean sometimes you have to put in maximum effort because the opportunity is ripe. You don't hesitate in this instant, you go hard. The trick is recognizing when it's time to flow, when putting in more effort won't necessarily lead to greater results. In this instance, you allow your instincts to shift your attention to another ripe opportunity, or simply rest and reap the benefits of your hustle. Admittedly, it can be difficult to rest comfortably in flow, especially when others around you are in hustle mode. But you can't worry about others or compare yourself to them. We all have our unique cycles, and you'll know when it's time to enter beast mode again. Life is about giving and receiving. Business is no different. Lesson number 3, you can be both expert and student. I think a myth in our society is that an expert or a professional is necessarily someone who has spent years in a specific area of study honing in their skills and knowledge. While this is true, I prefer to think of an expert or a professional as someone who knows more about a particular subject area than I do, regardless of when and how they came about this knowledge. This relaxed definition is so much more forgiving and empowering when you're new to entrepreneurship and gives you permission to embrace the label of expert and student simultaneously. I'm learning not to hide my student status or allow it to derail me from my entrepreneurial goals. In fact, the best way to learn is by doing, and this is paramount when you're entering a new career like I am. My expertise comes from the culmination of knowledge gathered through a combination of education and experience, and my willingness to grow, learn, and become certified where I'm lacking. I'm embracing my greenness as I plow along with Adel Tipora Consulting Inc., recognizing that I am most fertile at this time as a student of my craft. Now let's grow some ish, yeah? Thank you for listening. But wait, there is a bonus lesson. If you click on the link below, go to my website and subscribe to the Tea, a newsletter by Adel Tipora. You can read all about the bonus lesson there. Trust me, it will be worth it. Look forward to seeing you there.